Hello everybody, welcome back, and I am TheChornick, and today, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to talk about the best opening and ending songs of Takagi-san, the anime, ladies and gentlemen. If you guys have your own favorite, be more than welcome to put it in the comment section below. This is my opinion, my favorite top 5 songs, ending and openings of Takagi-san. So if your favorite song doesn't make this list, be more than welcome to post in the comment section below and tell me why as well, why you love that song so much. There were so many good songs, and I could completely understand if, you're mad with my list, okay? Because there were so many songs that I was considering for this list, and there's so many ending songs. In fact, I actually took a Wano Kirone, which was originally in my top 5. I took that out and just said, you know what, that's the best opening, and instead I'm going to make the top 5 be about just the endings. That way I could have an extra slot for another ending, because there's so many freaking endings. So in regards to Iwano Kirone, that is by far the best opening when it's compared to 0 centimeters. To me, I just did not like the sound of 0 centimeters. It's okay, but it sounds more of a typical love song. It doesn't really relate to the show as much as Iwano Kirone, which had its own episode dedicated to it, etc. The whole theme of it just relates to the story even more. So Wano Kirone by far would have made it on this list, but I'm going to decide just to put it in its own column as the best opening. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, again, this is my opinion. These are the top 5 songs that I'm basing off of. Not only is the music, the instrumentals, do they sound good? Does it has a nice rhythm, melody, etc.? But I'm also judging it on the lyrics as well as the vocal work from Rei Takashi herself. You know, how much effort does it sound like she's putting into it? How much variation, stuff like that, is in that song, as well as the lyrics obviously relating to the show itself. How much is it relating to the show itself? How much impact does that have? So I'm evaluating all these songs based upon that criteria. So you guys could, again, post in the comment section below your favorite song, okay, and why. And if you agree with my list or not, for whatever reason, you could be more than welcome to post in the comment section below. Again, this is just all opinion based, so ladies and gentlemen, have fun with it. Now let's just get right into number 5.
My love is forever あなたと出会った頃のように季節が
Number 5, ladies and gentlemen, goes to Deyata Koro no Yuni. Ladies and gentlemen, this one, of course, was the toughest to decide what was going to go into the top 5 spot, because this is the kind of spot where so many of them could have gotten in. But ultimately, I decided to go with the Yatakoro no Yuni over the special mention, which was Kanande, because I'm a pretty big sucker for music that is pretty sad, and is emotionally driven, like Kanande. But I'm also, love music that makes you just want to punch through a wall and keep running forever, right? So I really am driven by very emotional kind of music. So that's why I was really, really considering Kanande on this list. Really battling it out with Deyata Koro no Yuni, but I knew that a lot of people probably get angry at me for not putting Deyata at number 5, okay, and so I ended up putting it here over Kanande, just because of not only is the beginning and ending of the song is pretty good, but there's more variations to the song vocally as well as musically, and I give bonus points to the instrumental part of the Iwano Kirone, which was kind of this own little solo kind of towards the end of the song. So the fact that they added that part, the Iwano Kirone instrumentals, to the song gives it massive bonus points and ultimately trumps Kanande and gets on this list at number 5. So with that said, ladies and gentlemen, this was also the ending of the season 1, when Takagi got her handkerchief finally back from Nishigata. She opens it up and the letter falls out saying thank you, and she starts smiling. She dives into her pillow and starts laughing and giggling and rolling around because she's happy and all that good stuff. So I know people really, really like this song a lot, so I'm going to put this at my number 5, although I do like Kanande a lot as well. But ladies and gentlemen, let's move on. Number 4.
ただ泣いて笑って過ごす日々に隣に立っていれることで僕が生き
At number 4, ladies and gentlemen, we got Ayuta, which is the critical hit ending song, ladies and gentlemen. So the song that was played at the ending of the Critical Hit episode. This song in particular, I really liked it because of the unique instrumentals used at the beginning and ending of the song, as well as the many different vocal variations that Rei Takashi used compared to many of the other songs that she did in the endings. I'm no musical expert or vocal expert, but I could tell that she was using various different pitches and that she was going from high to low, all that good stuff, and that it sounded like she was singing a lot more in this song versus some of the other songs, with just like the variety of, the pitch of her voice. So with that being said, I give it kind of bonus points for that. Now, as for the lyrics themselves, the biggest thing that kind of stuck out to me about this song was how towards the end of the song she was basically just apologizing to him that she causes him grief through her teasing basically, but she honestly wants to make it clear that she does it because she loves him and she doesn't know how to act in any other way around him because she teases him because she loves him, and that's just the way that she acts around him. And so like that is what it kind of relates to the actual show itself, so it gives kind of bonus points to Ayuta for that. So ladies and gentlemen, that's all I have to really say about Ayuta. It gets further on this list than Dayato Ni because of all those reasons stated. Now, ladies and gentlemen, for number 3. And coming in at number 3, ladies and gentlemen, we got Jetinsha. Yes, this song is about bicycles, okay? A lot of this, the reason why it's here at bronze place at number 3 is because, well, not only does it relate to the fact that Takagi always carries around a bicycle, but the lyrics themselves talk about how she's so excited for each small moment that she has with Nishikata, which is basically a lot of the manga and the show itself. They show these, different small skits, these different small moments, and the song talks about how excited she is for each small moment. So, huge bonus points to Jichinsa for pointing that out and for pretty much talking about that, because a lot of their moments together, or it shows like just big critical small moments between the two. So with that being said, Jichinsa gets big bonus points for that and makes its way on the top 3 list. But not just that. I think one of the biggest things really helping this song is its upbeat and fun nature. The music itself is really nice. I really like this song. It's, again, which is going to lead into the next, second and first place are also going to have this sort of feeling to it as well. I just really like music that just gets you going. So gets massive points for not only having an upbeat and fun music, but also with the mentioning of like their small moments and being excited for the next one and all that good stuff. Takagi always wanting to be around Nishikata for those moments, stuff like that. So ladies and gentlemen, Jichinsa comes in at number 3. Now let's go on to number 2. Number 2, ladies and gentlemen, is the last ending for season 2, that being Yasashi Kamuchi. And you guys could probably already guess why it made it so far on this list, why it makes the second place spot. And not only is it because the last ending that we know so far, right? Not only is it the last song, but the lyrics really relate to their relationship and really relate to the theme of season 2, the hand holding. This song talks a lot about holding hands, not wanting to let go, not wanting to be separated, which was like the whole theme of season 2 between Takagi and Nishikata. So of course this is going to get huge massive points in that regard. But I also really like the beat of the song. It really makes you want to bob your head to it. And the music, again, just like Jichinsa, was really good. It just really makes you go and makes you feel emotionally pumped and, you're just bobbing your head to it. So it definitely makes its way up there as well. It definitely is helping this song out. And of course, finally but not least, she also mentions in the song how she realizes, he's embarrassed, that he's trying to be this cool guy that, is not kind of accepting the love between them, is always trying to hide it. not wanting his friends to know about this kind of thing, and she tries to get him to understand that the relationship's not going to get anywhere if this is the way he acts. And she's basically asking him at the end of the song to don't stop me anymore. Like, I don't care, we could kiss, we could hug, we could hold hands, whatever. I don't care what people think about us, which relates us back to Wano Kirone, but I also just want to do all these other things, like let's just be in love, essentially. And that's ultimately what makes this song so good and what makes it to the number 2 spot on my list. So I definitely was considering this to being number 1, mainly because of its huge impact on the story, how it relates. But the musical element is what makes number 1, and we're going to talk about that right now. And for number 1, ladies and gentlemen, the king, the crown of all the endings of Takagi-san, ladies and gentlemen, is Kimagure Romantic. This was the first ending of season 1. And so perhaps maybe a little nostalgia is playing into my opinion here as to why this is the best ending, the best song so far. Okay, I extremely love the music part of this song. It's, again, like I said before, like I'm really moved by emotionally driven music, stuff that really gets you pumped and makes you just want to like feel good, and this song definitely does that. So that's definitely its biggest factor as to why it made it up so far on this list to number 1. But it also has to do with a few other factors as well. The chorus of the song, when she talks about, her sweet, sweet darling, that chorus by far is, in my opinion, the catchiest out of all the endings, and so that definitely gives it bonus points for that. But the nature of the relationship was mentioned throughout the song. Lyrical wise, it does relate to the show quite a bit. She obviously, just like Ayuta, she talks about the way she treats him and how she won't ever tell him that she actually is in love with him. She talks about how, like, she's very cold. She kind of acts like a bully to him. She's kind of rude to him. She teases him a lot, but she admits it that she does this because she loves him and she doesn't want him to know that. So she kind of says things through very inconspicuous ways. That's the whole point of Takagi's journey and her goal. This is her master plan, is what's stated in this song. She treats him a certain way because she likes him, and she's not ready, honestly, herself. She's not ready for the things that he can do to her, how he could affect her. And you can even see that in Critical Hit. You could see that in the last episode where he holds her hand. You could see that in the episode where he asks her out to the summer festival. So she gets very close to crying. So even herself, she doesn't even seem to be ready for him to do these sort of things to her, essentially. So she wants to kind of take it easy too, as well. And so she kind of mentions this, she doesn't want him to get the upper hand on her by him knowing that she's, obviously in love with him and that he could use this against her. And she doesn't want him to know that yet. And she's not even ready for it herself. So that's why this song in particular speaks out to me the most. Primarily due to the music, though. But again, ladies and gentlemen, post in the comment section below your thoughts and feelings. What is your favorite ending song of the series? What is your favorite opening? Do you prefer 0 centimeters to Wano Kirone? To be honest, I don't think anyone would, but maybe you do. And you could post in the comment section below as to why that is. But for ending songs, post in the comment section below your favorites and why you think that way. Again, you could agree with me. Go ahead. You have all the right to, ladies and gentlemen. I love you all. Can't wait to see you guys in the next one. We'll make more best moment videos like this, okay? More Takagi-san videos in the future. So subscribe if you have not yet. I love your faces. Can't wait to see you guys in the next one. And peace off. Thank you very much.